Namaste, welcome to Gita's Kitchen. Today we'll see how to make two refreshing drinks to beat the summers with no added sugar. Beat the heat naturally with these two quick, refreshing summer drinks. For the first drink, we'll take ripe red tomatoes. I've taken 5 of them, 1 carrot and 1 orange. So wash everything very well. First we'll chop the tomatoes and peel and chop the carrot and peel the orange too. We can just roughly chop it since we are only going to make it into a juice. We'll just cut it into segments and remove the seeds, that is important. Just cut it into segments like this, then it becomes easy to remove the seed. I have reserved a few segments for garnishing later on. Remaining we can add to this. I have taken a teaspoon of whole black pepper. We'll just crush it into a powder. So our freshly ground black pepper powder is ready. In this I am adding some pink salt and keeping it ready. Now in my blender jar I am adding the de-seeded orange, peeled and chopped carrots and also the chopped tomatoes. Now we will blend this all into a juice. First you blend it without adding water, then add cold water or ice cubes as required and blend it all together again. Now strain out the juice into a container. Now add the required quantity of pink salt and a little bit of freshly ground black pepper to it. Give it all a good mix. Serve it chilled. Take some ice cubes in a glass and simply pour out your delicious tomato, orange, carrot juice. Very, very delicious and full of good health. We can just top it up with some of these orange segments which we had reserved. Our chilled and refreshing drink is now ready to be served. Next we'll make a very refreshing Pudina and Jeera ka chas. Jeera is this cucumber, Pudina or mint leaves, some coriander leaves, a small piece of ginger. Here I have some pink salt. This is some roasted and powdered jeera which I make and keep ready. It comes in very handy for chas and all these things. Here I have some homemade curd which is slightly sour, not very sour. So first I'll churn it very well. Come summer and the surais or earthenware matkas are my favorite. I just love the cool water, much better than the refrigerated water. Add some of that and churn it again. Keep it aside for now. Since it is a fairly large cucumber, I will take only about half of it. Always cut the edge and then rub it like this, so that if there is any bitterness, it will go away. Next we'll peel and chop it. If the seeds are very large, you can remove, but these are only tender, so I am not removing the seeds. Now in your blender jar, add in this peeled and chopped cucumber. Peel the ginger also, then we can add it to the jar. Next, add the washed mint or pudina leaves. If you take 1 teaspoon of pudina leaves, you can take 2 teaspoons of coriander leaves. Now we'll blend all these together into a paste. I am getting a lovely aroma of the freshly ground pudina, that is mint and coriander. Now we'll add all this into this churned. Add half a teaspoon of pink salt and half a teaspoon of this roasted jeera powder. Now churn all these together once again. You can adjust the dilution as per your taste. I don't like it very thick, I like it a little watery, so I am adding more cool water to this. Earlier on also I have shown you these ice cubes. I made it the same way as we made this paste. That is coriander leaves, mint leaves, ginger. I had added a little bit of green chili also, salt, and the extra thing was lemon juice in it. So whenever we want, we can always use this. Whenever we want, just add as many cubes as required. Just 2 or 3 cubes will be enough for 1 glass. I like to add a tablespoon of lemon juice to this. Now give it all one final mix and it is ready to be served. I have just sliced a small piece of raw mango. Reminds me of my school days when they used to sell this raw mango cut into pieces as manga badda with some chili powder and salt on it. It's absolutely tasty. So I left it like this for you today. So instead of going for these aerated drinks or store-bought juices, let's try and make these simple juices or chas, that is buttermilk, at home, and keep ourselves cool and refreshed. Serve it to our children, our family, our guests too. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to Gita's Kitchen and we'll meet again with another interesting episode from Gita's Kitchen. Thank you.